Hey there guys, Alex here from SPP, and today we're going to be discussing the top 7 B2B lead generation channels for this year. Let's get into it. In an ideal world, you'd build a great product and people would line up to buy it from you. However, in this world, lead generation is absolutely essential. And knowing how to work with the primary lead generation channels is a key ingredient in that. So how do you navigate these sometimes intricate and noisy marketing channels to get more leads into your top of the funnel and then convert them into customers? We're going to take a deep dive into lead generation channels, the best ones, how they work, what they're good for, and how to make the most out of them. Almost every channel of communication can be a lead generation channel. However, some are better than others. To be more specific, when you want to generate leads, you're going to want to be on channels likely to attract your target audience, be able to filter your audience as much as possible and target those likely to buy from you, and be able to measure results with a fair degree of accuracy. So from these points of view, the most common and successful lead generation channels are the following. A brand partnership involves you partnering with another company or influencer to promote your brand through their channels. For instance, if you have an agency that provides SEO services, you could partner with a popular SEO blog and offer a discount to their readers. In exchange, you get your logo featured on their website, in their newsletter, or maybe on social media posts. This works because when you're partnering with a brand, you're tapping into a network of trust that they have already built. This way, you'll be in front of a network that already trusts and likes your partner's work, which means that there's a much higher chance for them to be converted into leads. Referral marketing is a great way to generate leads. It's fairly easy to set up and it's not too difficult to measure results. The idea is you can offer incentives to your customers who refer you to their peers, so it's really a win-win situation. You get new leads, your customer gets a reward, and their peers get access to a high-quality service that they can already trust. Looking for a tool that helps you build referral campaigns, manage your agency customers, and provide you with a solid customer portal solution? Give SPP a try then. We've specifically built this tool as a solution for freelancers and agencies to help you manage your customers more efficiently and focus on growing your business. Social media has gained somewhat of a bad rap within B2B marketing, and it's easy to see why. It's hard to sell agency services on something like Facebook or Instagram unless you're targeting a very specific niche. For instance, if you have an agency that focuses exclusively on the fitness industry, it makes sense for you to hang out on Instagram. With all the fitness influencers present, at least some will likely need an agency to partner with. For pretty much everyone else though, LinkedIn remains the go-to platform for B2B lead generation. It's a great place to advertise, use forms to capture leads, and also reach out. LinkedIn tends to be perceived as an expensive advertising platform, and without doubt, it can be definitely a lot more costly than others. Here's the trick though, people who are active on LinkedIn are business owners, leaders, and decision makers. So if these are the type of people that you're trying to reach to, LinkedIn continues to be your best bet. Paid search marketing involves bidding for specific keywords and having your ads displayed in the search engine results page. This channel is a great way to generate leads as you'll be able to target very specific audiences based on their online behaviors and demographics, but also based on the keywords they're interested in. The cost of running paid ads can vary a lot, based on your industry, competition, how much help you need to get set up, and so on. Also, it's worth mentioning that paid search is not a magic pill. You still need to set up your ad in a really nice presentable way, as well as deliver the information that your client needs to know about your service. Lastly, it's important to remember that paid search is very unlikely to lead to actual conversions. Whether these leads get converted into actual clients or not is heavily going to depend on the experience that they have after they've landed on your page. Podcasts are not always seen as a B2B marketing channel, but they can work wonders if you target the right personas. That said, it's important to understand that it will not work for every client. For instance, if you're targeting small businesses, then podcasts are a great fit, especially because they create a very human, very persona-driven connection with the audience. On the other hand, if you're targeting larger companies, then podcasts might not be your best avenue of success. Also, when you're looking at podcasts, look beyond creating your own and tap into the network of influencers that podcasts already have. For instance, if you know people in your target audience listen to a specific podcast, you can approach the host and offer to do an interview about a topic in your industry. Or you could pay for a sponsored mention and send the audience to a free-to-download asset. It's all about creating rapport, distinguishing yourself from competition, and creating conversations that your community can join in. Podcasts can be engines for lead generation if you either gate them or by adding calls to action directly within the content itself. Online video consumption has been on a steady uphill trend for the past few years. In 2022, the average internet user has consumed no less than 19 hours of videos per week. To put this into perspective, if you sleep for 7 hours a night, that means that you spend more than an entire full waking day per week just watching videos online. That's a lot of time to spend on videos, and businesses definitely know this. Regardless of what you sell, chances are that a solid portion of your audience will prefer visual content. YouTube and TikTok are of course perfect for that. You could turn your video channels into lead generation machines. For instance, you could create educational videos about topics that are related to your industry and include gated links to relevant content in the description. Or you could use TikTok's swipe up and buy feature to sell your services on TikTok. There are many lead generation challenges that you're going to need to tackle, and the main one is which ones are you going to use? When deciding which channels are going to work better for your specific situation, the key is taking into account the factors of your current audience and targeted personas. Focus on understanding the type of content that they enjoy, what channels they use most, how they use language and humor, and ultimately what their main pain points are. Then you can test out different lead generation channels, measure out your conversion rate and other KPIs, and see which ones work best for you. Remember that unless you have a very large marketing team, being everywhere is virtually impossible. You'll have to pick and choose your battles and only test out channels that you think would work for you. But most importantly, you'll have to be patient and be ready to put in the work. No matter how amazing a channel is, the results are not going to appear overnight. Make sure to check out SPP via the link down below, and thanks for watching.